I gotta ask, what did I think about the adult contemporary charts? They've been around since the '60s. And it's kind of hard to believe, but it is true. Because I remember hearing them as a little boy. I remember Anne Murray, You Needed Me, and then later you get to Celine Dion and a lot of artists. And eventually, every artist does get to the adult contemporary charts because you can't be singing to teenagers forever. You can't be 25 forever, and you can't dance at 30 forever. So eventually the tune changes and you start to have more of the laid back. But then it was called the middle of the road. So what does it really mean? Is it just like a slow groove, slow beat? And what's the face of it? Now, there's a lot of popular artists that you may know and love that fill this void. Barry Manilow considered one of them. Lionel Richie considered one of them. And they've been some big sellers and had big, huge hits. Is it a diss necessarily? No. If I told you that Michael Jackson's Human Nature would be considered adult contemporary, easy listening, laid back, that's a testament. That's a greatness. But it does tend to mean that they slow you way down. It tends to have a slow feel. It tends to be like a rain drenched day. And you sit there and it's over the top and it's just a kind of a tune up. It doesn't mean that everybody on there is boring and bland. It's just that it fits a certain format with songs that they put on there. And it's real interesting because it can be something kind of cheesy and cheery, like what Wilson Phillips had. Hold On. They had a couple songs. They had a couple songs I thought were all right, you know, and it's just that they fit this certain format. Amy Grant fit that format too. She was contemporary gospel, but yet she fit that format. And it's like they pick a certain type of song, melodic melody, that it almost takes the groove out. It's kind of like Kool and the Gang's Cherish. That would be considered that. It's almost like one of those songs that the note just, and you kind of, Celine Dion would be a staple on them. A lot of Mariah Carey would be a staple. And there's certain acts that you just listen to and you're like, okay. And it's like, and it's not that they stink or they suck or they just oldie, foldy, moldy. However, it does fit a criteria. And for some people, it's like, you got to be kidding. I can't keep my eyeballs awake. And sometimes that's how it is. You need a big old pot of coffee because the song is just so slow or it just fits a certain randomly. But you like more adult contemporary than you admit. Believe it or not, there's a lot. Because Luther Vandross had songs that fit that format. Anita Baker